Pepe coin holders? We got a video for you guys. The market is taking a little bit of a cool-off period here after we saw Bitcoin rally all the way up to $123,000. A beautiful 1, 2, 3. And Pepe, not too far behind, making a big rally. We're going to be talking about it today. Welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. I am not a financial advisor. Anything I say is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys. Over on Crypto Twitter, follow me at 333 Blacksea. I say Pepe is sitting on a very important price level. If it holds, I expect fireworks. We're going to be talking about this price level and what I'm doing to navigate Pepe and how I'm profiting along the way here. So when you look at Pepe, we saw the beautiful move to the upside from being below the bullish trend line here on the daily time frame. This big yellow line, this is like the bullish trend line in my opinion. And we broke above it, and now we are trading on a very important price level of 4012, okay? We saw a little bit of a wick below it. That's absolutely fine as long as we don't see candle closures below it. I think that the risk is to the upside. Now, on Market Cipher, I see a red dot on the momentum wave. It looks like it's getting ready to clip to the downside. And now I will say that we still have another 20 hours and 59 minutes, so basically 21 hours left until this daily candle closure. That is enough time for this red dot to disappear. And even if it does not disappear, I think that, yes, we could break down below this trend line here at 4012, but I'm really going to be looking for a tap and a hold on the yellow trend line here at about 11654. And guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I really would like to see us just hold above 4012. If we hold above 4012, this blue line, this is a beautiful example of breakout, retest, and resumption off and looking for continuation of bullish structure to the upside of a test of 4014 and most likely continuation to all-time highs around 4030, okay? That's what I'm really looking for here. But I will say I'm obviously going to talk about what we're seeing on Market Cipher on the daily, the red dot. It's a little bit bearish. Like, yeah, we could chop around here, maybe even break down below the support of 4012, and that's why I said very important support level. But if it holds, I expect fireworks, guys. I expect big continuation to the upside. I am looking for long positions here. I have been doing these 75x longs on Pepe, XRP, really just capitalizing on this volatility, trying to profit on the way up, profit on the way down, and just accumulate more Bitcoin, really, or more crypto if it's... I will be honest, though. I've been really just taking the majority of my profits I've been making on my trades and moving them into Bitcoin. But, guys, if you do want to accumulate more XRP, you want to accumulate more Pepe, leverage trading is a good, useful tool to be doing that. Now, it's not financial advice. Leverage can be very difficult and risky to use, but I will say it can be a very helpful tool once you learn how to use it. And if you guys do want to trade Pepe, you want to do some leverage, check out in the description box below or pinned comment down below. We have a lot of awesome sign-up bonuses to many different exchanges. Bit2Next is offering a $100,000 deposit bonus, as well as Blowfin is using a 10% trade rebate and $5,000 bonus. They also have a $4.2 million prize pool just purely on trading volume. It's basically a trading competition, and $4.2 million up for grabs. Pretty fantastic, guys. Take advantage of these promotions. It really helps support this channel. So looking at Pepe, we're at rank 28, up 22.5% in the past 7 days. A little bit of a cool-off today, down about 5.21%. You know, guys, it's Monday, okay? We just came off weekend price action. There's not much happening in the traditional market. NVIDIA just announced that they are going to be selling their chips back to China, and that's getting the traditional market pretty excited. And I do expect that to bleed over into Pepe and the other altcoins in the crypto space as a whole. Guys, when the stock market's green, risk-on assets are in a more favorable position, and you should be expecting some of that liquidity to rotate because it's not hard on certain times for retail when you're seeing lots of green money flow happening in the overall market, guys. And now, obviously, there's a lot more other metrics to be paying attention to when we're talking about Pepe and risk on assets. But, guys, when the traditional market is green, you should expect that risk on assets, aka Pepe, will be in a much more favorable scenario, okay? And you look at Pepe, we're at $5 billion market cap. Still over $5 billion. Very nice to see that. But like I said, guys, like, you look at the overall market, Bitcoin is at 118,000. We did break down about probably 2% since all-time highs here. But guys, Bitcoin dominance, 65.4% excluding stablecoins. We are breaking down a little bit, but guys, I still believe that through Q3, Bitcoin dominance is going to continue to rally just based on past market cycle. Okay, past market cycles, like this is Q3 tends to be sluggish and bearish, especially for altcoins. And anytime Bitcoin does perform well, it's usually in July, and alts kind of just sideways chop, to be honest. So I'm going to continue to lay into that data until it changes. It's as simple as that. You look at Bitcoin, guys, it's strong, okay? It looks strong. Weekly time frame, green dot, beautiful on the momentum wave on Market Cypher. Blue, light blue coming up to the 60 line. If we close above the 60 line, guys, I expect big moves. I expect 140, maybe even $150,000 Bitcoin, probably in Q3, really, to be realistic here. But if not, into Q4, if we see the blue momentum wave close above the 60 line on Market Cypher on the weekly time frame, it's going to be a big signal, in my opinion. And if we see that play out, I do expect Pepe to continue this move further on to the upside. But in the meantime, yeah, you know, we could chop around here before we make tests to 4 zeros 14, but if we hold above 4 zeros 12, this blue line right here, I expect that we're probably going to be seeing continuation of the upside. You look at this, you can see, ooh, baby, that green money flow is trying. It's trying so hard to grow here, and if you see that green money flow wave get bigger and bigger, that's when you see big, big bullish continuation. Now, guys, let me know in the comments below. Are you bullish on Pepe? Do you think we're getting ready for more sideways chop, potential drawdown? Or are we going to see that true continuation to new all-time highs? I think we're in a very, very pivotal point here, and I do think that really we'll know probably in the next week or so if we're going to see continuation or we should be expecting a breakdown. So I'm going to be paying very close attention to Pepe. I'm going to be using my 75x longs and shorts, but as of right now, I'm really just longing and trying to high leverage scalp here and just profit as much as I can during this volatile time, guys, because the fourth and final phase of the bull market cycle is the most risky, most volatile, the most trappy, but it always has the most gains. It's as simple as that. That's all I got, guys. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.